And we're recording. Welcome to Stupid Movies, where we guys watch them so you guys don't have to.
That is correct. This week we watched a movie, Pretend If This Was a Piece of Cheese. That was bad.
What's wrong with you?
Bobby Lopez, who directed Texas Death... This week we watched Headcheese The Movie, which is from Robbie Lopez, who did Texas Death Trippin'. He sent this as a screener as well, so it's not completely done. Keep that in mind again. So this was 2020. It's not rated in, about 80 minutes long, I believe?
About 80 minutes.
That's what IMDb says, but I think the screener said it was like 70.
Again, it was a screener, not the full movie, so it's kind of,
How cool is it that he entrusts us to check out these screeners? I love it.
That's freaking awesome.
And starred Richie Ramone from the Ramones. Adam, what was Headcheese the Movie about?
As far as I can tell, it was about killer boglins, and they were killing people. Richie Ramone and a couple of sheriffs.
Yeah. If you had a basket filled with cheese, this is what your head would think. No? No? Okay. Damn it. I tried.
Bad.
Let's zoom through this, shall we?
That's 2.
I'm on a roll, man.
You get to 3, I'm coming over there.
There's lo-fi and a snare drum and cymbals.
Oh, no doubt.
All right, so this is brought to us from Crude Comic Cinema. Well, let me start by saying I miss you, Adam. I miss doing this right by your side.
I miss you too, buddy.
I feel like this had some potential, a lot of potential within it.
Yeah.
To really be something fun. It really reminded me of Ghoulies.
This feels like it could be a modern take on Ghoulies. I dig that. I like the creatures. I joked around and said they look kind of like boglins, and they do totally look like boglins.
Yeah.
But I dug it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that they used puppetry, and so it was all physical there.
Yes.
Physically there. And they looked pretty cool, for what they were. They're kind of goofy looking, and I feel like they were probably intended to be that way. The opening scene with that big old thing, I thought that looked awesome, man.
Yeah, that was cool.
So that was really neat. The practical effects that they used with the puppetry and the creatures.
The creature effects were so cool in this, and they just had a very real, very physical rubber feeling to them, and I like that. That's, I get that.
I think that invokes more of a real reaction,
yes,
other than somebody holding a tennis ball saying, "Ooh, I'm a ball. I'm coming to get you. Where's my sack?" Let's play tennis.
That's 2.5.
There was a scene that I thought was pretty amusing, that claymation scene. It was a band playing, and all the band people were claymation, all the fans and stuff. That was kind of neat. Yeah, it reminded me of like Celebrity Deathmatch from back in the 90s.
Yes. Kudos to them for doing that. This is something, we said in Texas Death Trippin' too. Good job on the animation. That was really cool. This is another one of those, good job on doing that, because it's not easy, and it looked good. Celebrity Deathmatch is a great example of it, because it looked a lot like that.
I like that Richie Ramone was in this.
I don't know that he knows he was in it.
There's a sex scene with him in it. And what did I say to you? I said, right now he is Richie Ram One. That whole scene, it kind of felt like a late night Skinamax movie in the 90s, right?
I know. I think, what did I say? It feels like Red Shoe Diaries.
Yeah, like that, or Beverly Hills Bordello,
Yeah.
Stuff that we watched as teens. Some of the music they use, I liked. Not all of it, but there's a couple.
Some of it was decent.
I do feel like this one was like shot, like camera quality.
Oh, yeah,
I felt was a little bit improved from Texas Death Trippin'. It seemed more clear and more, I don't know.
It seemed like a higher quality camera.
The biggest thing for me that I noticed that I just hate in any movie, whether it's low budget, indie, huge movie, is CGI blood. I don't like it. It just goofy. So, and there was some that they did use some practical though too.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a mix, which was good. But man,
the one where it like spurted up, I think, was the worst of the CGI blood. It looked like a bloody jizz shot. Again, that could be because it's a screener. I don't know if they're still working on that. Maybe it'll look different in the final cut. It's hard to say. I think for me, the biggest issue and this is the biggest sin you can have in any movie, whether you're indie or what have you. It was just, there were long stretches of boring. When it was on, and it was great, and I was having a blast, and I was laughing, and I was like, these fucking Boglin things are so cool, and this is great, I love it.
Felt like there was a lot of scenes just to pad out the runtime.
This might just be the type of movie they were making versus the type of movie I expected it to be. I feel like it missed an opportunity to be really funny. It felt like they were trying to take it too seriously. It's like you realize you're playing with rubber puppets. Have fun with it, be goofy, enjoy it. I don't think that's the movie they were trying to make, but they could have. And I think it would have been, maybe for me, a little more successful.
Yeah, it would have added to the entertainment value for sure.
I will say this, because we've now seen 2 Robbie Lopez movies. He has great potential. I don't know in what direction it's going to be. This is going to sound like an insult, and it's not meant to be. I don't see him being like the next Wes Craven. I could see him being the next, like, Adam Green. You're exploring new things with the genre and having fun with it and making things that the people who love it are passionately in love with that type of movie. But I do see him, if he sharpens up his, I don't want to say gets better, but if he sharpens up his tools and improves with what he does, I do see him being like that next caliber of next generation of Adam Green and Joe Lynch and the super indie people.
I definitely think he knows what he's doing and he's having fun with it, and he's only going to get better the more he does it. And for what he's doing, he could be one of those awesome indie horror directors.
I know we said it before, but I want to say it again. I really did dig the creature design in this. I thought they were cool.
Should we give our final wording? Or
Yeah, I'm not going to give it a score since it's a screener. I dug it for what it was. I really did. I had fun with it. And the criticisms that we gave, I want to make sure everyone understands they're more out of, we like this and we want to see it be even that level better than it is now. Don't take that to be that it's a bad movie. And when the final cut comes out, go get it. I liked it. I had fun with it. Tighten some things up, and I think you've got a really solid movie here.
I had fun with it for the most part. Like you said, tighten it up some, kind of up the pace just a little bit. Maybe fix the CGI blood, add some more practical blood or something. That will make it more fun for me. That's my personal thing. I love the monsters, the creature design, the puppetry, and the practical effects was awesome. So there's a lot of potential here. Be on the lookout from Crude Comics Cinema and Robbie Lopez to see when the official will go up. I wonder if it'll hit Prime like Texas Death Trippin' did. It's definitely not a complete waste of time by any means. So
no.
Check it out. Support the indie horror scene in our awesome horror community. All right, so if you like what we're doing on this stupid show, you can subscribe on this channel here. You head over to Instagram and follow us at Stoopid Movies. You can got me at the Horror Punk, at Dr. Sketch Turner.
Facebook.com/StoopidMovies.
Thank you.
You can check us out over on Bandcamp.
Dude,
but if you just listen to the audio, you won't know what I'm doing. I don't know what that was fucking fun. You can email us if you have suggestions, recommendations, you have a screener you want to send us to watch.
The email is stupidmovies@outlook.com.
If you happen to have a vintage Boglin from the 80s, take your wiener, lay it across the top of the Boglin, and take a picture of the whole thing and send it to Rob. He's starting a collection. Bye, friends.
Bye! 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 I almost fell. But I
didn't
did
want to stop the recording in case you did.